You've got to live every day to the fullest like it's your last and value life and how important life is. So shortly after that, we became weekend warriors, essentially, and did RVing on the weekend. And we've owned everything from Class A's to travel trailers to fifth wheels and toy haulers. We went on a summer trip last summer and we got back and he says to me as we're unloading the RV, we didn't have this one, we had a different RV at the time, and he says, "What do you think if we sold everything and went full time?" And I was like, "Let's do it." And he was like, "Do what?" And I was like, "Let's go full time. Let's sell it all and go full time." So from August to October, we planned it out, you know, what we were gonna do, our timeline, what we wanted to remodel. On October 31st, we announced it to the world that this is what we were gonna do. A lot of people thought we were crazy. They still, like, there are some people that think we are banana cakes. We've been here since March waiting to get a few things buttoned up and done before we can go. I am Jen.
Kyle Bethune.
And we are Red, White, and Bethune, and this is our bus, Blue Betty.
It's a 1983 Eagle Model 10. It's a 40-foot bus. It started its life out as a charter bus for Trailways charters. It was later purchased by a gospel singer in Tennessee and become a tour bus that toured the eastern seaboard for about 10 years as a tour bus. So
we've been living in it since March, full-time March. It took us about 3 months to get it renovated so that we could move in, but we love it. So as you walk in, we wanted to make this bus as unique as possible, which is why we have a faux grass door on the front. And when we came in, we wanted this to be like a home, make it inviting. So we've got our key rack over here with our dog tails and holding up all of our good stuff. My hubby, Kyle, built this top that we're looking at so I could turn it into my coffee bar. We just put a contact paper on there just to freshen it up and give it like a unique design perspective. Going over, we made a desk. We have 3 kids and we need to homeschool. And sometimes when you have 3 children, you need to separate those kids because they don't get along at times. And this was our solution to that. We can have one kid sitting here with their laptop, working on some schoolwork while I can be working with the other 2. So welcome to our kitchen/living/eating area combo. This bus does not have any slides, so what we had to do was maximize every inch of our space. And before, there was a bulky dinette here. They didn't even have a kitchen. They were gospel singers and they ate on the road. And so we wanted to create a space where we could like grab and go kind of eating. If the kids wanted to eat breakfast really quick, we decided to put in a bar and I had them inset it so that it wasn't too much into the walkway. So the kids sit at the bar, we have our sink, we've got drawers. I mean, we have plenty of space for everything. We've got blender, and it's amazing what you can live without as far as kitchen gadgets go. One of our best gadgets that we have is our air fryer that we use constantly. As you'll notice, there is no oven. We do have a cooktop that we pull out, but there is no oven, and we use our air fryer for just about everything. I've even made apple dump cake in my air fryer. So we get creative on what we do. You guys may see a lot of white and gold in the bus. I wanted it to feel open and light and airy because when you're in 350 square feet, it can get small very quickly. So when I told my husband that I wanted gold fixtures, I think he almost fell over. He was like, that is so 1980s. And I'm like, listen, it's making a comeback. It's cool. I got this. So I found this amazing gold sink on Amazon. Absolutely love it. It was a little bit on the pricier side, but it's one of those pieces that when we had our countertops installed, they mounted the sink right underneath the countertop. So it's under it, it's beautiful. We went with a gold faucet and it does even come out. We also did this peel and stick tile. I didn't want to do like typical Subway tile. I wanted something white, modern, and still is going to stand up with the test of time. So we found this awesome peel and stick on Amazon, and I had it done in maybe 2 hours, if that. So it was simple to do. I used scissors to attach it, and it stayed on really, really well. We went with a Corian countertop, and we did Corian mainly because we were worried that granite or quartz was going to crack on the road. We also wanted something a little more lightweight, and this was the perfect solution. And I did white just to complement our cabinets. And a lot of people wonder, where do you store all your stuff? Well, we have all of our spices up here, and it's really easy access. You just pull it down, easy peasy. And the same over here. I drink a lot of protein shakes and healthy stuff, so all of that is up there. Over here, we have got food storage, plenty of food storage. The kids love instant mashed potatoes. Guilty pleasure, I know. And also more storage of stuff. This, before we get too far, this is still part of the kitchen. It was actually a trash can. The old owners used it as a trash can, but we made it into a pantry. So it had a big bulky pull-out thing, and we decided we needed some more storage. And so that's what we did. We made it into a pantry. With a family of 5, you have to have a lot of food. They like to eat quite a bit, and it's only going to get worse. So we knew we didn't want a RV fridge. We wanted to do a residential, and we actually found this one at Home Depot. We had to special order it. It took about 4 weeks to come in, but it's the biggest fridge that we could possibly fit in here. And we've got plenty of storage for everything. And we have a great size freezer as well. So we have plenty of space for those chicken nuggets that children love to eat, as well as husbands. So welcome to the living room. It was a very long journey from the kitchen to get here. But we needed a very specific dimensions of couch. And for this, I went to where else but Amazon. And so I went to Amazon, was searching couches. We needed it to be less than 80 inches wide and only 30 inches deep. So that is a chore to try and find it. Luckily, this came in 3 pieces, easy to put inside, and it fits the space so well. We wanted a sleeper sofa, but it just wasn't going to work. A lot of people wonder, well, you have bar stools over here, so where do you eat? I will show you. These I got, where else? Amazon. They are tray tables, and then we just sit right there, eat our food. We have 3 of them. 3 of us sit on the couch. 2 of us sit in the stools over there, and we're able to eat a family dinner if it's raining or nasty outside. We are slightly Disney obsessed. We were pass holders for 13 years, so we have seen a lot go on at Disney. And just because we went full-time does not mean we have to cut out the Disney stuff. And I was able to find a ruggable, these are washable, which every full-time RVer needs this in their life. You throw it in the washer and it's completely clean. My youngest spilled maple syrup on the rug and it came out with no stains at all. When I was designing the bus, I wanted to keep design at the forefront. I wanted it to feel like a house. You know, just because you go tiny doesn't mean your design has to be tiny too. So we got these cute little things on Amazon and put some fake plants because I do not have a green thumb. My thumb is brown and I cannot keep anything alive. So fake plants are safe. You just dust them every once in a while and they're good to go. This is our small little bathroom. It does its job. It serves its purpose. This is the only thing that kind of really stayed the same in the bus, the floor plan, that is, shower and stuff. This sink I found at Home Depot on clearance for $93. It was $350 and I got it for $94. So it was such a good find, and it's all PVC. So if there's ever a leak or anything, it's not going to rot, it's not going to get nasty because it is the PVC and very durable. I also have a cow painting in here. I like funky stuff, as you guys can probably tell. So Ethel and Emma in there keep us company while we're going to the bathroom and brushing our teeth. And I brought in this wallpaper just to tie in the greenery in the bus. So with a bus comes lots of knobs and gizmos and gadgets and stuff that you have to hook up. We wanted to put our outlet in here to make sure that I have room for my Dyson blow dryer. I, as you guys can tell, wash my hair occasionally, and I need a good blow dryer like the one that I had at the house. Hangs right up there, doesn't fall down, it's magnetized. Really neat. And I can also set my curling iron up on top of here whenever I'm using it. Works out great. For the techies out there, we have a tankless propane water heater. So we have on-demand hot water whenever we want it. Like in RVs, showers tend to not take a long time because of the water. And we were like, no, we like our long showers. So that's what we did. We put in a tankless hot water heater. You turn it on when you need it. You turn it off when you don't. These little lights, these switches over here, we have a vent fan. There we go. And it sucks out all of the moisture that is in the shower or, you know, in the bath. And this one is just for the water pump. So whenever we are boondocking, stuff like that, we have our water pump to use the fresh water in our 100-gallon fresh tank. My husband is 6'2", and he needed a toilet that's a real man toilet, and that's what we got. We got a porcelain, like real, you sit on it, it flushes, takes it all away. Bless the composters out there. It's just not for me. I love composting toilets, but we needed a real one with real plumbing because I need some real plumbing. So we have 3 children, 9, 7, and 5. And they needed their own space. And I wanted to make them feel a part of the bus remodel. And so each of them got to pick out their own wallpaper for their bunks. So they got to pick out something that's gonna match the bus, but it looks good as well. So my husband built the face of this. We didn't want them to roll out. And I wanted to bring natural wood to break up this white design. Like it's a lot of white, y'all. So we needed something to really make it pop and to break it up a little bit. And this is one of my favorite features of the bus. It looks cool. It looks like it's supposed to be here. And so that was the goal when we were putting this in, to give the kids their space and make it a cool design feature. So this shower, we just needed it to be functional. We left the same footprint that was here, and we took shower and tub paint and spruced it up because it was yellow. And that's not going to work for me. So we made it nice and white, and you know what? It does its job, and that's what it's there for. One space in our bus that's extremely unique that a lot of buses can't really fit in or don't have is our office space. It was so important to have a good space for the kids to do homeschool, for us to edit videos. You know, our oldest likes to play Fortnite, so he needed a space where he can just sit here and leave my front TV alone and he can play back here. When we got the bus, there were 8 bunks in the bus because they were gospel singers and you have a lot of people on the road, and we did not need that many bunks. So over here was 2 bunks. My hubby made this tabletop, and we, again, stained it to match the floors. And it's just a good space where we all can be working on our own things without bothering each other. Under the desk is where you'll find our kids' clothes. We really had to downsize clothes, and that includes kid clothes as well. And they grow out of them very quickly, so we kind of rotate them quite a bit. But under here, we found these awesome things at IKEA, and it houses all of the kids' clothes. So 1, 2, 3, they've got a little bit of extra storage underneath, but it works out really well because we're using that space in a productive way that it's out of the way, but accessible.
It was very important for us when we built this bus because we knew we would want to spend some time off grid. So when we built it, we knew we wanted to incorporate solar and lithium. So we have approximately 600 amp hours of lithium batteries hooked through our Victron inverter. This, actually, we're building a second system currently. This one just runs the house. It runs all the 12 volt, all the lights, all the receptacles. So basically we can run everything in this bus not plugged in without a generator off this system. And we're actually building another system below to run our air conditioners. So I've kind of been geeking out a little bit on the whole lithium thing, but this was extremely important to us to be able to function off the grid and going down the road.
Y'all, I had a lot of clothes, okay? I had a problem. I had 144 pairs of shoes. and I am down to 38. So I feel like an award is necessary for that, especially being a girl. But it was cathartic to get rid of all of our stuff. And this houses our closet. So we have our, I will say, all of this up until right about here might be mine. But the hubby only has a couple button-up shirts that he wears. So we're good. We also, I had to have jewelry. Like, you've got to accessorize, people. So I found this on Amazon, has a nice shelf on top of it, and I'm still able to keep all of my jewelry in there. We have 6 dogs, and 6 dogs is a lot of dogs. So we needed to make sure that they had their own space in the bus. And my husband built this custom dog kennel that fits all 6 of them. No joke. We measured it. They love it. When we say, go get in your kennel, all the dogs go run in their kennel. They even have their own AC vent in there. So while we're gone, they've got their AC vent flowing. They are happy as clams to be in there, trust me. Now brings us to the bedroom. So we wanted to put a full king-size bed in this room, and that's exactly what we did. We, having 3 children and 6 dogs, everybody tends to pile up in the bed for family movie nights, and we knew we needed something that we could pile everybody up in the bed with, and we were able to fit a residential king-size bed. In our bus, it may look like we don't have a whole lot of storage, just because I like to keep everything minimal, not a whole lot on the walls. But this is the piece de resistance. And we're able to store a king-size bed load of stuff, winter clothes, hangers, you know, various other things that are neatly packed under here. But yeah, it gives us a whole lot of extra room to be able to store things. Y'all might notice that I like makeup just a little bit. So I needed something that I could put my makeup in that would tuck out of the way, that had a lot of storage. And that is exactly what this does. I have all of my everyday, I say everyday makeup, y'all are gonna think I'm crazy. Everyday makeup in here, stuff that I use all the time. And I have a mirror that I set out here, and it's lighted. So I have a lighted makeup mirror that I can do my makeup. I have my own beauty channel, so this was very important to have a workspace where I can film my beauty videos. And no video is complete without using my Mickey ears. So I use my ears to put my hair back in my videos. I know it's kind of fun, kind of quirky. Big Disney fans. I have 104 pairs of ears. Only 30 are on the bus with me. The rest we put into storage. But it was important for me to have it because I love it so much. We needed a dresser, all right? Every home has a dresser. And I was running into roadblock after roadblock because there's so many dressers that just pull out like that. And we needed something that's really, really tiny to fit in this small itty bitty space. So what we did was bless IKEA. We went to IKEA and found shoe storage. And it actually holds all of my husband's clothes. I have the bottom drawer. He has these 2 top drawers, but it pulls out nicely to where it's not blocking it too much. And it folds right back in. So this was a great piece that we bought just for convenience and accessibility and to be able to fit in the space that we needed it to. We want to make it to all 50 states in the bus, all the continental 50 states in the bus, possibly Canada when their borders open up and stuff. We're not planning people, and we like to just kind of, oh, we like this place. All right, we'll stay here. Oh, we like this place, and kind of go that way. We've gotten into some questionable adventures that way, but they're memories that we hold forever.
My one piece of advice about this lifestyle is you just have to start. You know, and there's never really a perfect time. I always said, oh, I'm going to do that when I get retirement age, or I'm going to do it when I can. But figure out a way to make it happen, because it's possible.
Mm-hmm. Same. 100%. Well, we want to thank you guys for coming and checking out our bus. We put in a lot of love into this thing. I think that's a good term to say. Blood, sweat, tears, everything. But if you guys want to follow us along on our journey, you can find us on YouTube at Red, White, and Bethune, on Instagram at Red, White, and Bethune, and on Facebook as well. And we do videos every Sunday, and we have one live stream a week.
The boys got to choose first, and I just got stuck with the middle.
We are Red, White, and Bethune.
Boom, shakalaka!